Some walks through life change everything in a single moment. This is the story of King Von, from the gritty streets of Chicago to national hip-hop fame, and the legal storms that followed him every step of the way. If you've ever wondered how someone could face multiple serious charges, survive tense courtrooms, and still command respect both on the streets and online, this is that story. Davon Bennett, born August 9th, 1994, grew up in Chicago's South Side, where survival meant learning quickly who to trust and how to move. He adopted the stage name King Von, but behind the persona was a young man whose life was defined by loyalty, loss, and the weight of the streets. In July 2014, Von was arrested for a May 2014 Englewood shooting that killed one man and injured two others. He was charged with first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder. These charges threatened to derail a young life before it even had a chance to bloom. Yet, even in these early moments, his street intelligence and resolve were becoming part of his legend. Von's story reflects more than just music. It's survival, strategy, and storytelling blended. From his earliest days, he learned how to navigate the complex interplay between street reputation, family loyalty, and the law. And it was this combination that would define both his artistry and his public narrative. The 2014 Englewood Case would follow Von for years. Stemming from the shooting at 5700 South LaSalle Street, Von spent over 3 years in Cook County Jail awaiting trial. The weight of the charges, the uncertainty of outcomes, and the constant scrutiny shaped his world. But in December 2017, after a lengthy trial, Von was acquitted of the murder and attempted murder charges. That acquittal was pivotal. Surviving such serious charges not only allowed him freedom, but elevated his status in the drill scene. By 2019, King Von was releasing breakout tracks like Crazy Story, which went viral and cemented his reputation as a master storyteller. Social media amplified every lyric, every video, and every headline about him. His life became content, and every post added to the mythology of King Von. Yet legal challenges continued. In June 2019, Von and Lil Durk were arrested in Atlanta after a shooting outside the Varsity drive-in on February 5, 2019. Charges included attempted murder, aggravated assault, gang participation, firearm possession during a felony, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Von posted bond of $300,000, and the case lingered in the public eye, feeding a narrative that blended real-life street drama with drill rap storytelling. For King Von, the line between street, studio, and courtroom was never distinct. It was blurred, electrified, and constantly under scrutiny. In the world of drill rap, every action is amplified, every post can be evidence, and every lyrical punchline can carry consequences. Social media isn't just a tool, it's a stage, a courtroom, and a battleground. For Von, it was all three at once. His Instagram live sessions, his posts with Lil Durk, his music video snippets, they weren't just fan content. They were an extension of his story, a reflection of his life, and sometimes, a spark that reignited ongoing rivalries. In the 2019 Atlanta Varsity arrest, the legal stakes were high. Von was charged with attempted murder, aggravated assault, participation in criminal gang activity, possession of a firearm during a felony, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Yet outside the courthouse, Von's persona never faltered. He maintained a visible presence online, teasing new tracks, collaborating with peers, and showing moments of triumph and resilience. To fans, this was confidence. To the streets, this was reputation. To rivals, it was intimidation. And to the legal system, it was a constant reminder that King Von was a figure both feared and celebrated. His Chicago background added layers to this dynamic. Growing up in O Block, Von learned early how to survive in a world where perception often mattered as much as reality. Every relationship, every alliance, and every interaction was transactional in some way. Social media amplified these dynamics, turning minor actions into viral moments, and turning viral moments into narrative threads that the media, fans, and even law enforcement would follow. Beyond social media, Von's lyrical content became a point of legal and cultural intrigue. Tracks like Crazy Story were celebrated for storytelling brilliance, but also dissected for connections to real-life incidents. Critics and fans alike debated how much was artistic license and how much was autobiographical. In courtrooms, in public perception, and on the streets, his music became evidence, performance, and narrative all at once. Vaughn's ties to Lil Durk and O-Block/Only the Family added another dimension. These were not just collaborations. They were alliances that carried weight on the streets and influence in courtrooms. Each video, each feature, and each public appearance was scrutinized, interpreted, and sometimes weaponized in conflicts outside the music. Vaughn understood the optics. He played the game with street intelligence, charisma, and the self-awareness that his visibility was as much power as it was risk. Even in situations of high stress, Vaughn maintained composure. Courtrooms, interviews, and social media appearances showcased a man who could navigate multiple worlds simultaneously. He had the uncanny ability to maintain authenticity, connect with fans, and preserve his street credibility, all while facing serious legal challenges. His charm, presence, and intelligence were integral tools in survival, shaping both his personal legend and his public persona. In essence, it isn't just about legal charges, it's about the ecosystem Vaughn lived in. The interplay between online persona, street credibility, and legal exposure demonstrates a rare navigation of a high-stakes environment. King Vaughn's life in 2019 was a masterclass in balancing risk, reputation, and real-world consequences, showing fans and observers alike that surviving in drill culture demands more than toughness. It demands strategy, intuition, and charm. King Vaughn's legal and social journey reflects a broader, complex system where street culture, drill music, fame, and law enforcement intersect in ways few truly understand. The Chicago drill scene is not just a music genre. It is a social ecosystem where neighborhood history, gang influence, and generational tension collide. In this environment, one wrong step can be amplified online, reported in the media, or scrutinized in a courtroom. Vaughn's story exemplifies how survival, legal navigation, and cultural influence are inseparable in this world. The 2014 Englewood acquittal remains one of the most pivotal moments in his life. Facing first-degree murder and attempted murder charges, Vaughn spent years navigating a justice system designed to test both patience and composure. The acquittal wasn't simply a legal victory. It validated his presence on the block, in his music, and among fans. It was a signal to his peers that he could endure and thrive under extreme pressure. That experience also informed his future interactions, both on social media and in public appearances, shaping how he presented himself to the world while avoiding missteps that could cost him freedom. Fast forward to the 2019 Atlanta Varsity arrest, where Vaughn faced multiple charges in a city that was unfamiliar compared to Chicago. The alleged shooting incident created tension in both legal and public arenas. Bond allowed him freedom, but the case cast a shadow over his rising career. Here, we see the intersection of fame, street reputation, and legal strategy. Vaughn's ability to maintain composure while still engaging with fans, dropping music, and collaborating with Lil Durk highlights a unique combination of street intelligence, charisma, and situational awareness. Beyond legal outcomes, Vaughn's story highlights the systemic pressures young black men face navigating law enforcement, street networks, and digital visibility. Drill rap adds layers. Lyrics can be scrutinized as evidence, social posts can influence public perception, and the fame gained from music can simultaneously attract legal attention. Vaughn's navigation of this ecosystem was a balancing act of authenticity and strategy. He had to maintain credibility with fans and peers, comply with legal constraints, and manage a public persona that was constantly scrutinized by the media. His connections with O-Block/Only the Family also illustrate a survival network operating alongside legal realities. These relationships provided mentorship, protection, and influence in ways that transcended music. They also contributed to public perception of Vaughn as both a rising star and a controversial figure. Every post, every lyrical line, and every music video became part of an ongoing narrative, blending performance, reality, and cultural commentary. In the broader sense, Vaughn's journey illustrates how drill rap, social media, and legal systems intertwine. He wasn't just surviving courtrooms, he was navigating perception, influence, and legacy. By understanding his environment, Vaughn leveraged charisma, intelligence, and artistry to maintain his position in a world that constantly demanded proof of loyalty, skill, and resilience. King Vaughn's life story, full of talent, risk, and street intelligence, is a study in contrasts: fame and danger, artistry and survival, freedom and exposure. From Chicago to Atlanta, from early studio sessions to courtrooms, he faced charges including murder, attempted murder, firearms violations, and gang participation. Some cases ended in acquittal, some lingered unresolved, and some became part of his legend rather than the official record. Yet throughout, Vaughn maintained his identity: authentic, fearless, and strategic. His victories in court were not simply about being free. They were statements of capability, intelligence, and presence. The streets and the music industry watched closely. In drill culture, reputation is currency, and Vaughn's legal navigation became a case study in maintaining status, credibility, and influence under immense pressure. The 2014 Englewood acquittal showcased this mastery early on, while the 2019 Atlanta Varsity arrest demonstrated how he could adapt in a new city, under scrutiny, while remaining connected to his base, his fans, and his mentors. Even in moments of tension, Vaughn displayed charisma and composure. Social media posts, music releases, and collaborations became tools for storytelling, communication, and subtle negotiation of perception. His interactions online and in person demonstrated an acute understanding of human psychology, influence, and the importance of timing, skills as vital on the streets as they were in courtrooms. King Vaughn's story also serves as a cautionary tale. Fame and visibility amplify every choice, and the intersection of street life, legal systems, and digital presence is a landscape that demands intelligence, timing, and charm. Every post, every feature, every headline contributes to the narrative, influencing public perception, fan loyalty, and even legal outcomes. Ultimately, Vaughn's life ended tragically on November 6, 2020, yet his legacy remains vivid. Music, social media presence, street influence, and the stories surrounding his legal battles continue to inspire, teach, and spark debate. His journey teaches lessons about resilience, charisma, strategy, and authenticity in a world where every action is magnified and every choice matters. If this deep dive into King Vaughn's legal battles, street survival, and cultural influence captivated you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to follow more deep dives into hip-hop's most fascinating and complex stories. Comment below which case, moment, or move by King Vaughn surprised you the most, and why. Share this with friends who love drill rap, street culture, or hip-hop storytelling. Let's go beyond the headlines and experience the full story behind the legend.